guys, here are some table designs that I've been so in love with lately. I like to use these designs to make a small side table using Dollar Tree items. I got these mirrors from the Dollar Tree and I detached the mirrors from the frame. I'm going to take one of the frame and place it on a foam board and trace out the shape. After doing this, I went ahead and cut it, and then I made 4 pieces in total. I'll be covering the foam boards with this peel and stick contact paper that I got from Walmart. The Dollar Tree also carries something similar to this. If you're new to my channel, it's so great to have you here. Now don't forget to click on the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my latest videos. When I was done with this, I kept it aside and took the frames out and I spray painted them silver, using the silver Rust-Oleum spray paint. I put back all of the contents that I removed earlier back into the frame. And now I'm going to be gluing on the foam boards that were covered in contact paper at the back of the mirror. I did this for all 4 mirrors. I got acrylic gems from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to be using them to decorate the top of all of the mirrors. I've said this before in another video that if you want to see wall decors using this concept, visit Home Designs because she has amazing wall decors using this design. This is how I place all of the gems on the mirror, and I'm going to be gluing them down using a strong adhesive, and I'm going to use an E6000 glue. I cut out another board and covered it with contact paper that's a ½ inch wider than the board that I made earlier, and then I'm placing the board that I had before in the middle and made marks on both sides. And then I'm going to be using an X-Acto knife to carve out where I made those marks to make deep grooves where the frames are going to be inserted. This is really important because with this step, the frames will definitely stay in place. Like I said earlier, the line is where the frame is going to be inserted. I'm using a hot glue gun here because that's going to work just fine to put it inside the grooves before I place the frame inside. After doing the same thing to the other side, I glued both frames together at the top. I took a little piece of wood that I've had at home for a while and cut it to the size that I would need and spray painted it silver, and that's going to give me a more leveled surface to work with. Now I did the same thing with the other frames. And this is what it looks like. And I'm going to be placing the second set that I made at the top. I placed it on top just to see what it was going to look like. This step here is very important, and you will notice that it's going to wobble a bit because it's not stable. So you have to be patient and find the center of gravity before gluing them together. And I used a strong adhesive and an E6000 glue. It is standing perfectly fine on its own. But then to give it more balance and to connect it from the top to bottom, I placed it on top of a foam board and then traced out the outer shape on the foam board. I then cut out the shape and covered the top with marble contact paper. I'm going to cut out the excess and then glue it at the back. After gluing this at the back, I wanted to make it more secure, so I cut another piece with the same shape and glued it at the back of this one, giving me 2 pieces of foam board that I have cut into shape to put at the back of the table. I used the bling wrap to cover up the edges. In the middle part that's open here, I used a large gem to cover it up. And I used 2 smaller gems by the sides. I cut out a piece of wood that's the same measurement with the bottom, and I spray painted it silver and glued it at the top. And then took a mirror that I got from the Dollar Tree and glued it at the top, and then used 1-inch square mirrors to cover up the open spaces on all 4 sides. I had some few gaps while I was doing this, and so I covered it up with little leftover pieces from the mirror mosaic tiles. I then covered the little spaces by the sides with singular strips from a bling wrap. The sides here in the middle will be covered with gems. I'm also going to be covering the top that the board shows with gems as well. When I was finished with that, I decided to make a floor vase that was going to go with it. So I picked up these 2 wooden plaques with love written on it from the Dollar Tree. And I decided to just cover it up with a little bit of white paint. And the one that's red, I covered it in white as well. After doing that, I'm going to be filling up the signs with gems. I used smaller size gems for the tiny open spaces. When I was done, this is what both of them looked like. I cut out the base that I intend to use from a foam board, and I also cut out 2 pieces using the same measurements as the wooden plaques and covered it in contact paper. And I'll be gluing all of these cutouts together with the wooden plaques on top of the foam board. Super easy! And now I have a unique looking floor vase. And now this is what the side table that I made earlier looks like. And I put a floor vase right beside it. I love the side table that I just made. It's so unique. And yes, it is really sturdy. The whole idea is just to make sure that you have the top and bottom well balanced, and then the back keeps it together. As you can see, I can also place some heavy items on top of it. I used the design at the side to also make a table, and the link for this video will be in the description box below. I'll also like to show you guys a mirror nightstand that I made using shoe boxes, and the link for this video also will be in the description box below. A friend that I made on this platform, going by the name Moly Diaz, also made a mirror table, and the link for this table is going to be in the description box below. I just love how this mirror side table turned out, and it's so unique in its own way. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and remember to like and share with your friends and family. Thank you so much for watching. I have other videos linked in the description box below. Do check them out and don't forget to click on the subscribe button.